Today I'm going to discuss with you top 5 reasons of moving here to UAE. It's in the middle of Asia, Europe, Africa, and if you want to deal with Southeast Asia, that also is so much coverable. A lot of Russians have moved here after the Russian-Ukrainian war because they knew that this is one hub which will welcome them. There are more than 40 free zones and not everything is good for you, so you need to understand what works for you. But remember, free zones are ultimate destinations to start your business. So I feel that is a very big safe investment factor because you have safeguarded your money. Wherever you are in the globe, you have safeguarded your money. Safety and security for a lot of families now with teenage kids, with small kids who want to leave their children and work, who want to go out, who want the kids to be safe. It's just a city which is like a case study. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Shireen Kapoor and today I am going to discuss with you top 5 reasons of moving here to UAE. Now, a lot of people think that UAE is just a business capital and there's no such growth opportunities for other people, which is not true. So, I'm a professional and I myself moved from Canada to UAE because of certain reasons and of course personal circumstances as well. I like UAE as a country, as a place, Dubai as a city, because I find so much of energy and good vibes here in terms of business environment. And in my 30s, I think I want to be in such place. I don't want to be in a place where I am constantly under this pressure cycle, whatever you call it, with the first world problems. And that's what is happening with a lot of people across the globe. Now UAE has become a center, not just for, the working class or the people who want to do jobs or the people who are ultra high net worth individual as per Dubai lifestyle. There are also business entrepreneurs who are moving here. There are digital nomads who are moving here. There are freelance visas UAE is offering. There's a lot of support UAE government is offering in terms of helping people move here. Even there is retirement visa now. So you can think that people now looking at UAE from a long-term perspective. And today I'm going to discuss with you top 5 reasons in my calibration, my calculation that I feel will be helpful in you also to taking this bold move. So in my line of work, I have always helped and met a lot of business entrepreneurs. Now when I talk to them, I understand their psyche is for different purposes. Now somebody wants to move for actually doing business, somebody wants to set up business because they want to own properties or assets, somebody wants to make an investment fund, and I help different type of clients for serving those purposes. It's tailor-made. For me, the number one reason is the business friendly and tax friendly this country is. So for example, if you are somebody who is now tired of taxation in your countries wherein you are paying a lot of taxes on your income in your own country, remember UAE is income tax free, which still remains a very strong magnet as a country when somebody has to be attracted. And I talk specifically of Dubai because I know the business environment here, I work here, so I can easily tell you that taxation is certain point aspect that a lot of people, they are not comfortable with. Straightforward, it's my income and I want to keep it and I want to spend where I have to. So with that mindset, a lot of people move here and UAE remains an attractive hub for that. When you talk about corporate tax, 9% corporate tax is there. Yes, it still remains the lowest in GCC after Bahrain. So that means corporate tax is still a very legitimate reason to have this much. Slab rate is absolutely fine. And guys, 9% corporate tax is the slab rate is not bad because you understand that even the government needs to earn and spend, and which it is doing on infrastructure, on development. This city just thinks and it is doing what they think. It's a visionary leadership that we have here. So let's say if it's 9%, it still remains the minimum in GCC after Bahrain. So that's still a decent amount. And that too, guys, you don't have to give corporate tax. It's mandatory to register for corporate tax for every company, but it is not mandatory to give unless you are earning or accruing profit in that UAE-based company for 375k AED over and above that. And remember, there are certain exemptions to that also depending on where your business setup is. So that is what we help you understand. Especially me, I'm helped tailor-made solutions for that. The third point under this point itself is the ease of doing business. Remember, UAE has been ranked as 16th on the list of ease of doing business in the last world report, which is, I feel that very, very helpful for you to understand, because ease of doing business just does not mean starting a business. From the thought of ideation, from market research, research to even moving to the city to having all the all the paperwork, the government work done. In the end, till the execution, even till liquidation, this entire process is as seamless as you can think if you are doing it with the right people. Even if you are doing it for yourself, guys, believe me, it's not that difficult if you know what you want. That plan is there for you. So these 3 points under the first point of business growth and tax friendly is superbly important, and I feel they are number one reason of why this government and this city and this country is seeing so much of entrepreneurs moving. One of the other reason, that is the second number of reason, is the global business hub connectivity infrastructure development this city offers. Not just it's in a very strategic location. Open the map, look at the map, guys. Where is Dubai? UAE itself is covering 2/3 of the world in 8 hours of flights, and that's a number of flights are moving here from. Even it's connected through the water, it's connected through the air. The connectivity is so central. It's in the middle of Asia, Europe, Africa, and if you want to deal with Southeast Asia, that also is so much coverable. A lot of Russians have moved here after the Russian-Ukrainian war because they knew that this is one hub which will welcome them, which will have no impact on whatever happening globally. So UAE will remain, that kind of, it will be a political stress-free. So based on the location, based on the infrastructure, based on the connectivity, I help people, and I know people move here for logistics, for infrastructure development. Logistic-wise, if you ask me, if you talk about ports, let's talk about Jebel Ali Port. Jebel Ali Port is bringing in so much of business, so much of work, so much of import-export. It is also a re-exporting center. So just the way that it is, the global connectivity, the way that government takes decision and implements it so fast, I just feel this city has so much to offer when it comes to its location and connectivity. And it makes very much for you, if you are, say, for example, wanting to work in the US or Canadian time zone, it is very much possible sitting here in Dubai, because I have done that and I still do that. I work with North American clients and my clients in Canada sitting in this time zone. So a lot of people are doing that. So it's very much manageable because of being in the central location and because of the time zone differences that it can manage because of being in this location. Let's talk about the thriving economy and the investment opportunities this city has to offer. I am a firm believer that I would only want to move to a place or live in a place where I feel that my money is also growing, because that's when I feel all the positivity. And that's where I think that UAE comes into picture, because right now it's a developing country. Remember, it's not a fully developed country. It has a lot of opportunities. It is competing with world's major cities. Dubai specifically is competing with world's major cities, and even when they are doing that with a vision and a plan in mind. And that is why the government is supporting so many startups, so many acceleration programs funded by the government, so many opportunities that as a person, you just don't know where to stop and where not to stop. Like, there's so much to look into, and you need the right guidance for your business or yourself as well as an individual. If you should be thinking of this, I personally feel that when the government is investing somewhere and the government is also backing those decisions and the money is being put in, and then you can see it. When you live here, you see it day-to-day operations. You see that when a highway is being told, it's being built. When the drainage pipes were supposed to be done after rain, it was being done. So one of the main reasons is why I feel when the government is investing, why wouldn't you? Let's talk about Expo City and other free zones as well in this point only. That Expo City, it's like a master community. And by the way, guys, I'm going to do a separate vlog on that, because I do want you to understand the business opportunities Expo is going to have. Expo City is in a process of development. And remember, 30% I would say everything is developed there. There is still a lot of scope, and it's a complete master plan which is coming into play. We'll soon visit them. We'll understand what kind of licensing requirements, etc. for the business to be there. Expo City is also a free zone, like other free zones that the UAE government has offered. There are more than 40 free zones, and not everything is good for you, so you need to understand what works for you. But remember, free zones are ultimate destinations to start your business, as well sometimes mainland, depending on what you need. But free zones also offers so much of opportunity in terms of taxation, in terms of ownership, 100% ownership. Now even Dubai, guys, Dubai is also offering 100% ownership, but there are still certain activities which need local sponsor when you open in mainland, and you need to know that whenever you do business in that. And one more thing that I feel when it comes to the economy, how do you think that the economy is strong? Let's forget about anything else. Let's just not go into random public marketing, etc. anything for UAE. Let's understand numbers. UAE UAE currency is pegged with US dollar. That means your currency is not subject to any fluctuation. That also means there's low inflation. So when you understand these small things and you understand the place as a product, you will understand that it's not a bad place to invest in, to live in, to just be in, to just do business in, to just thrive here, So that is one of the main reasons I feel for foreign entrepreneurs, who people moving from abroad, they understand numbers. And I'm also convinced by that only. I also work on those numbers and models only. And when I think that my currency is today's pegged against USD, I know it's like there's no way that it's gonna be touched, there's no way it's gonna be moved around. So I feel that is a very big safe investment factor, because you have safeguarded your money. Wherever you are in the globe, you have safeguarded your money. And you know what, guys, I have been living in Business Bay area since the time I moved to UAE, which is now on and off 4 or 5 years. I have been here, and in Business Bay itself, I can tell you that I have seen a change. Earlier we used to do this walking, because I've always loved this stretch of walking across the canal, and there was no greenery. And a lot of people noticed that, and Dubai started this initiative of going green, going sustainable, etc. And this entire stretch in one summers and one winters has been able to pull through. And now you can see the greenery here is superbly amazing, because they are building it. They can see that, people are walking here. This is a very big tourism hub, a living hub, and a lot of people need greenery. So the entire Dubai is gonna go so green that people are gonna wonder if it's natural or it's just planted there. But the focus, I'm saying, the execution is so fast that I think that you want to be here. Let's also talk about the third reason, which is one of the most important reasons. And I feel so many entrepreneurs, people, families, especially women entrepreneurs, find this reason the most attractive one, is the safety concerns. Now, Dubai and UAE is primarily so safe that no matter if you see around right now, it's busy. But when you see at night, it's more busy, because the city is less hot, I would say, in the evening. So a lot of people are out here. And because of this reason, safety and security for a lot of families, now with teenage kids, with small kids who want to leave their children and work, who want to go out, who want the kids to be safe, it's just a city which is like a case study. And believe me, when I talk to so many people on my podcast, everybody talking about UAE, they say, guys, we hear this, the most common reason is the safety and security this place has to offer. You can literally, there are so many reels, TikTok videos, wherein people leave their stuff in one place, and when they come back, even after 2 days, 1 day, it's still there. So that is really there. Like for real, in Canada, I cannot leave my house open and go. But here I can leave my house open and go. And there's nobody to look into it. There's nobody everybody's minding their own business, I feel. And that's one such reason. Specifically, I feel that the government has taken initiatives for that. Now remember that in other countries, because of freedom of speech, etc., so many other blah blah reasons, you can hear so much of wrong information also, which is a very big source of spreading rumors. In UAE, that's not allowed. That's illegal, in fact. So it's very important how the government is also regulating this entire picture. The AI surveillance, the AI systems they have in place, smart policing is in place. How can we forget one of the most reasons is the diversification of the economy? Talk about real estate, talk about construction industry, talk about fintech, talk about green energy, sustainable energy. Who is not in UAE working on those sectors? In fact, a lot of people have this misconception it's only an oil-based economy. No, guys. UAE has decided beforehand only that it is going to diversify and use that resources, that external resources and those alternative resources to thrive this economy. Dubai is only a 0.5 contributor to the oil sector in the UAE government, but still it has been able to flourish because of the tourism, the short-term rentals, the investment opportunities. I mean, you name it and the industry is working. So when somebody is diversifying and there are plans and there are support and there are incentives in place, tax incentives in place as well, then who wouldn't want to thrive in the economic diversification? So if you are into alternate business sector, I would say think about it, research about it, and then take the bold move. And guys, of course, business owners don't just want to work, they want to chill, they want to relax, they want to go by the beach, they want to take a run, they want to do cycling, everything in terms of food, everything Dubai has to offer. So it's a very big cultural hub because 200 nationalities are here. And with them, they bring them with their food, their culture, the entire global hub that Dubai has become is because there are so many people working here, so many people doing business here. And because of this, I feel that you get a touch of all the kind of nationalities, all countries in all-in-one food. It's like the global village, and it's very important that you also relax and have a work-life balance, which is very important because it's otherwise a very fast-paced city. So that's why the city needs to offer that, and it does cater to those kind of leisure activities as well. So just believe me, I think that's a very promising city and country. I could be wrong, but this is my personal. Okay guys, now I have to head back to work. Thank you for watching today's vlog. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, queries, concern, put it out in the comment section. Reach out to me. My details are in the description, and I will like to see you next time. So do hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you.